You already know what it is. It was all a dream podcast. Back at y'all again with another one. They call me Dutchy, man.
Bars.
DJ Blackout.
Oschino Vasquez, what up, what up?
Boy Siege, let's go.
All right, this episode here is a very, very, very special one for me because we have hip hop royalty in the building. So first and foremost, I want to thank Allah that you still here.
Sure.
Because a lot of people, you know, ain't here no more. Man.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? That was something that I was compelled, man, to tell you because as a father, I don't know how I would manage. You know what I'm saying? Like with that type of obstacle being put in front of me. But we know the qadr of Allah, and that's what we live by. But it's still our children.
Yeah. So I was at the grave site today. Just going down there. I mean, it's the hardest thing ever. Out of anything in life, it's the hardest thing ever. It's nothing harder than that. Nothing harder than you start unrecognizing yourself. Your brain start playing tricks on you. You start feeling crazy, like, you know what I mean? So you start how to push yourself, especially when it's your son that, you know, you got sons by some people that, I may not see him all the time. No, this is my son that was, with me from some stuff. I wanted him since before he was born, waiting for him to be born, So like that, called me 2 hours before it happened, so like, that shit like, fucked me up bad. Like, I almost ain't make it to that shit, man.
I don't know how you made it, bro. I heard you say he used to be with you like on a day-to-day basis, every day.
Every day. So he was
running around with you.
Yeah, every picture he with me, we in LA, his mom do hair. Okay. So she's like, we at work, so he with me, we out. He was 2 years old, he in LA and all that, So that was my young boy, same name and everything, So like, then he had a 2-month-old daughter with that.
It's crazy.
And then like,
so how's that change your perspective when you think about all the stuff that you've been through?
That's the reason. That's the reason why I made it with being like I was cool with it because it made it. Everything seemed simple, like
significant.
It made it like it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? So that's what it did. It made that to me. It made me not scared to die. It made like if you feel real guilty, your son died, you still live it. That's the thing. Like it's just.
So let's go back to the beginning, right? What was one of the first years that you ever really started to say, well, this is something that I want to do as far as with music?
I always wanted to do it, right? But when I got shot in '97, you know what I mean? Because I was in the Army. I went to the Army. From straight out of house correction, I went to the Army. And when I did basic training, I came home and got shot up, and I couldn't go back. You know what I mean? I said, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know what I mean? And I got shot up bad, you know what I mean? So I said, damn, I gotta do something. And I just started going to the studio, man, because I already was writing records, but on the low. You know what I mean? Right. And I just took that shit all the way serious. I mean, talking about, like, I said, this gotta work. You know what I mean? This shit gotta work. So I take that shit real time. I know going on dates, none of that shit. Talking about straight studio. Right. You know what I mean? And get songs and shit, man. Shit.
So who was your influences? Like when you thought about that first time you wanted to go in there and make a song?
I didn't really have too many influences then, because like back then it was about having your own style. Okay. So you can't really rap like nobody, but Biggie my favorite rapper ever, all time. I mean, that's just Jadakiss, that bad boy shit that was going on. That was what it was. Yeah, you know what I mean? So like, I mean, but at the same time we rap different a little bit because it was more like gangster shit than clothes shit. Like
fly shit.
Major Figures had the clothes shit and the fly shit down pat. I mean, they had that shit on. They had that shit on Smash shit. Man.
So you started with a group ICH.
Yeah, ICH.
Inner City Hustlers, right? I remember that time very, very well because it was like, you know, we didn't have social media.
No, at all.
So the word of mouth shit was like
that's more powerful though.
Yeah, it was like no, but you know who them niggas was that, you know what I mean, that was really making an impact because your name was brought up. You know what I'm saying? And those who could rap type of conversations. So I remember those days at ICH and y'all being from a whole nother part of the city and niggas is talking. I think the Black House was like places where a lot of artists that was
in front of Studio 37.
Yeah, Studio 37. Shit, man, those was the fucking days.
I remember I was all cocky and shit, but most things I was just destroyed, right? Then you run into somebody, like, oh shit. Like I ran into the nigga journalist one time. Like, oh, I said, I gotta get my. Yo, you know I used to battle every weekend, Shaliano.
Oh, damn.
That's my blood cousin.
That's what I mean. Listen, I used to always stress this boy across Spotlight on Lancaster Avenue, right? And he got his homies, I had my homie, like, you know that nigga like the wild ass DMX. Especially, imagine he young though. So I gotta battle this nigga every weekend like that. That nigga had me.
And
like,
he never run out of bars.
And he freestyle like he wrote it. He freestyle like you think he wrote it. That's he had the rate. He played. Nigga, so I gotta battle this nigga like 19, 20. And my homie was like, oh, you better let him get you this. So that's how I started getting good about like putting yourself out there for failure. I was stressing out because I was battle this nigga in front of people. Everything.
So that's the same group. Emilio Sparks was in.
Yeah. Sheliano, shout out Sheliano, man. He underrated. There's some niggas that was some problems. There's still some problems.
He definitely was good on that battle rap
recently. That nigga. So then he's all aggressive. You mean you think all in your face and shit? I saw how the best niggas.
Okay, so in the time, right, from ICH, right?
So when did ICH start? When did
it started before I was in it. It was already a known group before I was in it.
So who was in that group? Emilio, who else?
So Emilio wasn't in it before me. It was like the older people before me. It was like the time 100X in them. They came out around that time. So they basically recruited me like, yo, young, you hot, like, yeah, we got a studio. So I got a real job. I can just stay in there. Then they just get money. So I just stayed in there. I mean, so I just took advantage of that shit. Like, and everybody was leave. Then I found some young boy in Colossus. He knew how to work the computer shit. Kidnapped him. And I just had like 300 songs. I mean, so
it's crazy. Wow.
I mean, but it's good because by the time I got a chance to try to get signed, I was ready. I mean, I was ready. Like,
so where Emilio coming at?
Well, he was hustling right from the same boy that had the studio. I mean, so he rapped. So he started coming in and rapping like this nigga sound crazy. I mean, so we started doing songs together like just you know homie in the joint kicking. Right. Next thing you know, we got a whole bunch of shit together. I mean, it's like yo.
So was it ever a time that y'all thought like we should make ourselves a duo or?
No, it just happened by default.
Okay.
I mean,
because everybody when you think about State Property and y'all crew is like they always put Emilio and Sparks like y'all was a group at the beginning.
But listen though, when you look at State Property One's album, mostly all the songs me and Sparks had before we even knew them, before we knew anybody in there. They just put people verses on shit like Sons of a Hustler, all that shit like that's all that shit. We had that. That was our song.
That's some shit right there.
We had bad.
We gonna get into that. So tapping back into the middle, right? And right, because now you in the middle, basically. Like now you doing it. You went from the beginning where you said I always wanted to do it. Then now you into the mode of all right, we doing. You got 300 songs.
Yeah.
From that time to getting the initial deal that we all want, you know what I'm saying? That's what we wanted was to get signed.
I moved to New York before I moved to New York, living in Yonkers. I was living out there for like 9 months.
Bro, I lived in Yonkers me and Bump lived out there for 2 years, bro.
I was out there. I was in
Schoolhouse Project.
Yeah, I was in 98 to 99. I was out there. I mean, go to the restaurant studio every day in Getty Square every day.
But I thought you met Hov and them here in Philly though, right?
No, I met Hov in New York, but the boys took me to Hov. I've been in Philly.
But now listen, I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. That's why I'm rising to that. So listen, I'm getting to that, right? So okay, now you go from Yonkers. So who are some of the artists that you worked with in the beginning, right there, in that point?
But nobody. Back then it was like the niggas I was living with was me, some nigga named Another Spade. And Gold Bra. They had like a deal with Mary J. Blige.
Wow.
But so I'm living in the house with these niggas. They basically on, and I'm not. I mean, then they shoot a movie called Prison Stories with Mary J. Blige, and I'm like, so my we in the drawing. I said, damn, I gotta get it motivated me. I mean, I'm like, damn, these niggas doing it. I mean, so I used to go to Kid's house, knock on the door, rap for him every day. Go to Rough Rider. I was just doing whatever. I mean, and that phone was working right. So the kissing them was like, yo, we coming to Philly. We going to Philly for the Greek. So I come to Philly with them, and while I'm in the Philly with kissing them, some niggas was battling me in the lobby of a hotel, and some niggas walk up like, "What the fuck is you?" And I said, "I ain't nobody yet." They said, "We know Jay-Z, man. We'll take you up there tomorrow. He looking for some people. We think you can get on." I was like, "Man, get the fuck out." I like, man, this shit like that don't happen to me, man. I don't know if it was
cap.
Yeah, I said, man, whatever, man. I mean, so I didn't even take it serious. He said, "No, we're gonna call you tomorrow." I said, "Man, whatever." I mean, that shit. The next day they called me, took me up there.
It's crazy.
One day, that shit was like, dog, me being there. Sparks wouldn't even be on. They wasn't just Sparks. I put Sparks and PD up on them to State Property, but it wasn't there. So when they tell me to bring my whole squad up there to the joint with BJ's, like I mean, it wasn't just, I ain't bring just me. I took everybody. I took like 10 niggas up there. He said, if you don't like me, maybe you like one of y'all niggas. You know what I mean? But when Jay-Z walked in the room, he's like, I got 5 minutes. I was in this nigga's face like this close, like I'm saying, nigga, this is my, you know, I was ready for my life, nigga. I had pictured that moment in my head a million times. I mean, so like, I mean, that shit.
You remember what you spit?
So the whole bus for 2 hours. For 2 hours.
A million bars. Like, shit.
No, that's how it was though.
That nigga face started changing. He said we had 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes, man.
Well, when you run up on Hov, like Hov, he want to hear that shit.
That nigga said, let me talk to you in the bathroom. I said, yo, I'm trying to sign you right now. I'm like, nigga, this. I said, yo, can you give me a hotel room? He's like, for what? I said, I don't want you tell me you're gonna sign me. I feel like back to Philly and get killed. He got me a room. I stayed up there. I mean, and that was it.
So what's the timeline from that moment right there? From the time you said you came home, you got shot up. From that time,
I got shot up in June 26, 1997.
And then
that's not August 21st, 1999.
So you talking about 2 years? You grinded it out
Yeah, that was shot up bad. To my like can't walk. That was in prison for a little bit after I got shot. So like really like a year and some change, like just straight like.
Just going hard.
Every day though, like I'm talking let's say every day. And if I'm not in the studio, I had a little book I used to have in my pocket, write everything. I used to write everything. I mean, because I knew my vocabulary wasn't there, so I used to be just trying to just fuck with shit.
Just working on.
Because it ain't come easy for me. Some people that shit come easy for. For me, it ain't come easy. Like I had to really work for that shit. I mean, like so.
And it's key you say that because the way you rap, to me, as a fan listening sonically, it seemed like it's something that.
Because I worked hard on it.
So that's a testament to that.
It's like a nigga like Meek Mills. His shit come easy to him. I mean, I just look at this nigga as a kid, like he was young, like that nigga shit come easy to him. And not only that, when he write the shit, he remember it. He write that shit and remember this shit from the. I thought man Gilly was like the best at that, like remembering that shit. That nigga was like remember that shit like he been had it for years. And then say it like he had it for years. I'm like this nigga. Then he rap loud as shit like you don't even need a microphone. I said this nigga is amazed to be a rapper, man.
Speaking of remembering the shit, I heard you say Hove. You spit a verse to Hove and he remembered the whole joint.
Yeah, that's what I can do now. But like at the time, like how the fuck. Because his thing was every time you see him, you gotta say a new rap to him. If you don't got a new rap, you gotta like, you ain't got
You
it.
keeping niggas tight.
So but yeah, no, he was really jacking shit. That's what he did. He jacking shit.
Exactly shit.
One thing y'all know about in his interviews, he's gonna say what he
Jacking
says.
shit. You gotta figure. If I say something, like I had a song called Girls, 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 right? So say if I say something, but Jay-Z come out with a song, I'll bit off him now.
Yeah.